Hi folks, so it's about 2:44, still October 21st, still Monday, 67 degrees, and I seem to be having a lot of tarp problems today, and by that I mean from a size point of view. I was all proud of myself because I found a 12 by 12 tarp, or actually a 14 by 14 tarp at the flea market, right? That's something to be proud of. The only problem with this shed is it's 12 by 16, and it's a little bit more than 12 by 16. A perfect tarp, bees biting me, a perfect tarp would be like 14 by 18. This tarp, and you can see that it's just about at the front here, but you can see much like most inadequate males, it falls a little bit short. This tarp is 14 by 14, but that doesn't work for 12 by 16 either. So I'm a little short here. And I don't like unwrapping all these tarps because they're a pain in the neck to get back into the bag. At one point or another they'll get used, but so I guess my comment to you will be, the tarp to cover this, call it a $20 bill. I went through 3 hoops at $25 each. Let's make that an even 100, that way I could account for the screws. And then from a wood point of view, these half the 2x4s or 1.5 by 1.5s, they go, I don't know, they were like $6 each. So 3 times 6 is 18. There's another 20, so 120. These guys are pretty cheap, about $8 each. And I went through 2 of those, and then the cross members. So let's call it $175. And for $175 and in less than 3 hours, you can have a hoop building. Suggestions: don't stop the hoop building just at the simple hoop. If you're going to keep it open on both ends, I do recommend putting some kind of square, like I did with the 18 by 18. I mean, it depends how much wind and snow you get in your area. If you don't get too much of that, you'll probably be fine. But if you do get quite a bit of snow, quite a bit of wind, and especially as you start trying to drag the width out to 9 foot or even get wider than that, I mean, you want to make sure, this is pretty sturdy. I mean, not quite sturdy enough for me to climb on, but for snow to go on and shuck itself off, not bad. I mean, it moves around enough so that the snow won't stay on it, but not too much where it looks like it's going to blow over or anything. This thing's already been through that one rainy day. I was shooting videos. I don't know. It's been through I'd say 25-30 mile per hour wind. It took it without too much trouble. This guy, don't like the looks of that. Might have broke the oh no, the nail came out. Yeah, I might want to do something about that. Alright folks, so once again, 3 hours get you under shelter. 4 hours you should be able to put up your 2x4 bridging and get that much done. The details of the brackets, all I did was take some plumber's strap and bend it over. Oh God. Basically, I cut it such that I had 2 holes, 1, 2. So I cut it right down the center of the 3rd hole, bent it over, and then put 1 screw through it. So that's what's holding that. Right now, with nothing in this shed, and when I put stuff in it, I'll put stuff right on the bracing, which will help. Even here, I'll put a wheel or something on that just to help hold things up, to keep it from moving around. Because if you do have the tarp nice and well attached to this and everything else, it doesn't weigh much. I mean, I can pick this up without, you know, too much trouble, one arm. So if the wind gets it just right, it is going to topple it. So one does want to, and you just grabbing it by the center post here, I would not really consider that enough. Once again, depending on where you live, if you don't want to be cheap like me, you could put, you know, another couple in the middle, add, I don't know, another 12, 15 bucks, 16 bucks, whatever, for the 2 additional ones. And then you'll be sure that should it move around, chances are you'll have more than 1 tire sitting on it, so it won't go too far. Alright folks, I'm gonna run. I have to fold up tarps and see what else I have in the hoard. I might end up with a trip to Harbor Freight tomorrow. This is a pain in the neck. I need it longer than, I need it more than 12 foot long. This weighed 12, and then the loop over the hoops, I need 16 or bigger. The 16 or bigger, if it's 20, no big deal. You can kind of fold it up and screw it on. No, that's really not a big deal. Smaller, you end up with the siding situation like I showed you over there. Obviously, if it's shorter than 12 foot, you got exposed springs, so what good is that? You really need it a little more than 12 foot. If it's more than 12 foot, you can either fold it under, you can kind of bag it up at the end and seal it, one or the other. So alright folks, been babbling for 7 minutes. The hoop building with all the details, including the amount of time. Thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. And in the meantime, I'm going to be folding tarps. Thanks.